Y'all come on in this room. Double tap it in and let me know where you are tuning in from. Hey y'all, good evening. Is it top chat? I want to see all chat. There we go. Give the folks a minute to get in here. Get settled in. Y'all let me know what program you're in. LPN, RN, BSN, Associate, Bridge. Accelerated? Yeah, I got some nerve for that one. Whoa. It goes too fast, too fast. Come on in here. Let's get this stuff done. Defeat dosage. Nurses cometh. Nursey gets degrees. Or at least pass dosage calculations. How y'all doing? Let me know. LPN, okay. All right. Licensed practical nurse. Oh, y'all. These weeks not slowing down. LPN, and I passed my dosage the second time. Thanks. Oh, you're welcome. Look at you. Hey, what part of Alabama? Bailey. That's what's up. Hello, hello. Hey, y'all. This is Work It Out Wednesday. I am Nurse C, a blessed RN. I've been a nurse for 14 years. I was LPN, and I was an RN. I have my BSN, and before that, I was a pharmacy technician. And I love, 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 love to pour into the baby nurses and help with dosage calculations. Okay, Chicago. Alrighty. Y'all come on in and I get some stuff queued up. Yeah. Oh, buddy. It's been a long day and it's not over with yet. Oh. Let's see. Did it save it twice? Please don't tell me it saved it twice. I don't like when that happens. It did. God dog it. Oh well. Make it do what it do. Alright, so I am a fanatic of dimensional analysis. I hated it at first, hated it, but now, there's nothing I wouldn't put past it. If you're not good at math, if you're not strong in math, if you're not confident at math, dimensional analysis is going to be the way to go. So the secret behind it is that you have to know your metric conversions. That's with any math that you're going to do in nursing or any of the sciences. You might have seen chemistry where you have dimensional analysis. It's also called factor label. That's where I learned it at, and I didn't know what the heck was going on. But now we use a puzzle piece process. What is going on here? Come on. Thank you. Don't trip. And we make those pieces fit by putting together units. And we put together a puzzle. And our puzzle is the goal. That's what the question is asking you. So that's why I say the puzzle piece method. We're just going to piece everything together until we get what we're looking for. And that's how you answer the question. Okay? We're going to do mostly all these questions alike tonight. There's only like a handful of dosage calculations problems that require you to do a different variation of what we're doing. But for everything else, starting with these conversions, which I have a video on YouTube that I've done showing you how to do different types of conversions. YouTube, A Blessed RN. Check it out. And the replay will be on YouTube. We are streaming live right now. Hey, YouTube, thank y'all for tuning in. So once this session is done, you can go back and view all of the problems. Do I know of any good chemistry? Professor TK, the chemist. She's here on TikTok and she does lives twice a week at like 12 and at night too. And what is going on with my devices? I don't know. Maybe it's because of the storm. But yeah, that's who you need to see for your chemistry. All right, so let's start off by doing some conversions. So if you're new here, we go a little bit slow and then we get into the fast lane, okay? I've got several problems picked out tonight for those who have expressed a interest in the different ones earlier and requested those. So this is what we're going to do tonight. Now, I do offer private tutoring. If you would like to book a session with me, just send me a message and we can do some things. I'm also going to tell y'all about a workshop that I got coming up the first Saturday of October. And if you stay around, I will give you a special code. All right. So, A Blessed RN. Okay. Thank you so much. I start RN school in a couple of months. Any advice? We'll talk. We'll talk. All right. So let's get into this. All right. Let's get into the math. But congratulations on getting in. But let's get into the math. Hold on. All right. So 0.575 milligrams equals how many micrograms? Okay. So the goal is going to be, what is this question asking me? What's it asking us for? Micrograms. Okay. So our puzzle pieces. So our puzzle pieces are going to be information from the problem and our conversions. Okay. So we'll do 0.575 milligrams. And we know that there is a conversion from milligram to microgram. Does anybody know how many micrograms is in 1 milligram? I think I'm getting carpal tunnel, y'all. Whew. Wrist be on fire. 1,000. You're absolutely correct. So 1 milligram equals 1,000 micrograms. All right. So this is how we're going to do this. This is what we're looking for. That is the picture on the puzzle box. We want our equation to look just like that, just with the micrograms left by the time that we get done. So what we're going to do is start with what we're looking for every single time, okay? We're looking for micrograms, so I need the puzzle piece that has micrograms in it. That's this one, right? So that's going to be first, and that's going to go on the top, okay? So this puzzle piece right here, 1,000 micrograms over 1 milligram. All right, so things that are relative to each other or equal to each other stay together. They go on one puzzle piece. Hey, Kevin, thank you for the roses. Go ahead, pin yourself. That's my guy, Kevin, the boot nurse. He does NCLEX questions and test taking strategies, nursing style questions. You'll get the rationale, the breakdown, and see how to answer these things because they're like nothing you've ever studied before. Happy Wednesday, Kevin. Thank you so much. All right. So now we've got this puzzle piece. What I was saying was things that are together stay together. So just like in real life, if you empty out a box on the floor with the puzzle pieces, they're scattered everywhere. You have to put them into place. So a puzzle piece is the same puzzle piece no matter which position you place it in. So 1,000 micrograms is going to always equal 1 milligram. But we want our units that are in the goal to be first, and we want it on the top. When we set up the equation, the math is going to math, but we got to set it up so that the math can math, okay? All right, so now I've got my goal, right? But I've got milligrams at the bottom. That's not part of the goal, so it's got to go, okay? So now we have this puzzle piece. It is 0.575 milligrams. So it's not in a relation to anything. It's not per day, per minute, per nothing. It's okay for things to be single. There's some single folks out there, right? and they like to be single and mingle. So if this puzzle piece is just by itself, anything over 1 is going to equal itself, right? Boom. So we'll do over 1. Milligrams crosses out. And now look, our equation is just left with what it is that we're looking for, the goal. So that's it. So now we can do the math. We'll multiply across the top, multiply across the bottom, divide the top by the bottom. So we'll do 1,000 times 0.575, which equals 575. 1 times 1 times 1. I added another 1. 1 times 1 is 1. So anything divided by 1 is going to be itself. So this is 575 micrograms. And that's how you solve metric conversions with dimensional analysis. Okay, let's do another one. Alrighty, so we've got 20 ounces equal how many milliliters? Alright, so what is our goal? What is this asking us to find? Milliliters, right? So, what are our puzzle pieces? I know we've got 20 ounces. And then I know, okay, what comes next? Because people are like, well, I don't know. Well, I know that I'm going from ounce to milliliters. There is a direct conversion from ounces to milliliters, isn't there? We know that 1 ounce equals 30 milliliters. So teaspoon is 5, tablespoon is 15, ounce is 30. 5, 15, 30. You put the teaspoon on top of the table. Okay? Then you got an ounce. I don't know. I haven't come up with the ounce part yet. Somebody said, then you add an ounce full of sugar. I don't know. All right. So, anywho, since we've got our goal of milliliters, that's what we start with, right? So we'll do this puzzle piece. It's going to go first and it's going to go on the top. I don't know why, like sometimes the flipping of the puzzle pieces like trips people up. Like you can't move them around. They're movable. It's a puzzle piece. You got to fit it into whatever the equation is, right? So we can get to the goal. All right, so we've used this one. Just like in real life, you don't use a puzzle piece twice and you don't cut it to separate it. So things that are together stay together and you only use it once, okay? So now I've got ounces at the bottom. I put my ounces from here on the top. It's not with anything. I put it over 1. I cross my ounces out and now look what I'm left with. Milliliter. That's it. So now we'll do 30 times 20 equals 600 milliliters. 1 cup is 8 ounces. It is. It sure is. Yeah. You were trying to do one of those cups equals how many milliliter problems, right? I know where you were going. You were excited to remember that one. All right, let's do feet in inches to centimeter, okay? All right, so we're just warming up, y'all. We're going to get into some harder stuff. Just you wait. Just you wait. Okay, so 5 feet, 8 inches equals how many centimeters? So can we go from feet and inches to centimeters? You say you tried to pause the video. I be struggling to memorize them. Hold on, what? Oh my gosh. Are you talking about the conversions? Is that what you're trying to do? Or you were trying to look at the way that I set it up? Because remember, you can go and view the replay after we get done. It's on my YouTube channel along with a whole bunch of other problems that are done individually, okay? No worries. All right. So, yes, Batista Joel 96, 2.54 centimeters is 1 inch, okay? So, we can't go from feet and inches to centimeters. We're going to have to convert the feet to inches, right? So that'll be our first goal. So inches. So if we have 5 feet, we know that 1 foot equals 12 inches, right? 1 foot equals 12 inches. So if I'm looking for inches, I'll do 12 inches is 1 foot times our 5 feet, and it's over 1 because it's by itself. 12 times 5 is 60 inches, right? So now we can add our other inches to our newly found inches. So that's going to be 68 inches, right? So now we can go from inches to centimeters. So if I've got 68 inches, I know because somebody told me, who was it? Batista, Joel, is it Joel? Look, that's my country side coming out. Joel? Is it Joel or Joe? Okay, so let's see. 68 inches. And then we've got 1 inch equals 2.54 centimeters. If I am looking for centimeters, I start with my centimeters. So 2.54 centimeters is 1 inch, right? Now I've got inches at the bottom, so I need inches at the top. So we'll do 68 inches over 1. Inches crosses out, and now we'll do 2.54 times 68, which is going to be 172.72 centimeters. So if like you have a hard time, or if you like one of those people like, do I multiply or divide or whatever, if you do it like this, you won't have a choice but to see if you multiply or divide. If that makes sense. I don't like memorizing extra stuff. We already got to know ABGs. We got to know fluid electrolytes. We got to know normal, abnormal vital signs. You got to know the whole pediatric vaccine schedule. You got to know Maslow's. You got to know ADPI. You got to know S-bar. You got to know all of this stuff, right? There's too much space that it'll take in your head with formulas and three spaces this way, whatever. I'm going to set this up like this every single time, and I can't go wrong if I've got a goal and I got puzzle pieces and my units cross out. Make sure you write your units by your numbers. That's the way that this works. The juice, the sauce is in the units. How you going to know what's going to go on the top and on the bottom if you don't write your units by your numbers? Do that, okay? All right. Y'all liking it so far? Let me know. Y'all are quiet. I know it's tough, but we're going to get through it. Yes? Okay, so this is my website. This is where you go to get tutoring, but you also can get resources, okay? Resources. So they're free. You can print them out. I've got a step-by-step guide on there to show you how to do this. This is it the exact way that we're doing this for multiple types of problems. Practice questions. I've got your conversion sheets on there. All of that. The worthy journey. Oh, good night. So there you go. Alrighty. Fractions. Hey. I think I showed some fractions and somebody said good night. No, go, come back. Alrighty. So 3, we were doing good, and you're still going to do good. Yeah, okay, just send me a message. We're still going to do good. Okay, so listen, there's no need to be afraid of fractions. Just like with the micrograms and the milligrams and the kilograms, how we broke it down with like cookie crumbs, a fraction is just a piece of a whole, okay? We're going to get through it. So, same way that we've done all of our other problems so far is how we're going to do this one, okay? Demetria, go ahead. So excited for you. All right. Congratulations. Alrighty. So what's our goal? What is our goal? Our goal is milliliters, right? Okay. So what are our puzzle pieces? We've got 3/4 tablespoons. We know that there is a direct Oh, you meant hi. Okay. The worthy journey on YouTube. Hey. Okay, just stick around and I'm gonna show you how to set it up each and every time, okay? We're gonna do it the same way. You're welcome, Demetria. Alright, so we know that there's a direct conversion factor, right? Of tablespoons to milliliters. How many milliliters are in 1 tablespoon? Because don't we put the T on top of the table and then there's an ounce? 5, 15, 30. So there are 15 mLs, right? Okay, exactly. So if we're looking for milliliters, my arm hurts. If we're looking for milliliters, that's what we're going to start with, right? So here we go. 15 ml is 1 tablespoon. Oh, shoot. We got fractions now. What are we going to do? 3/4 tablespoons equals. Tablespoons crosses out. And now we're left with what we're looking for. Fear does not belong here. Love, power, and a sound mind. You know things. So we'll do 15 times 3 divided by 4. That's going to be 11.25 tablespoons. So when you see a fraction, it just simply means that number goes up there and that number goes down there. That's it. Ah, shoot. My bad. We keep talking about tables. It's milliliters. My bad. Thank you. Look, a player mess up sometimes, man. It's been a week, I tell you. It's been a week. I'm losing it. That was so simple, yet my professor make it so hard. It could all be so simple. But you rather make it hard. That's why you come on TikTok and YouTube to, hey, Blessed RN's page, and we're going to get through this. That's why I said no fears, no tears. I thought tablespoons crossed out. They did. I messed up. So, they're gone. They're gone. We were looking for milliliters. Milliliters was the only thing that was left. There we go. All right. So, moving right along. Okay, so this is what's called pediatric fluid volume maintenance, okay? So there is a really, really complex way to go about this. I don't like complex. I don't like formulas, okay? I'm going to show you them so that you know what it is and that you can see. But we're not going to do that, okay? So listen. This is how much fluid it will take to maintain the vascular space for the whole day, okay? So, if you have a client, I don't like when they say client on nursing problems. I like when they say patient. What do y'all think? I don't know. They started doing that new stuff. Okay, anywho, because I don't never call my patient a client. I don't know. Anywho, so if your patient is 10 kgs or less, they get 100 milliliters per kilogram. Okay? If they are okay. If they are 11 or more than 10 up to 20, right? More than 10. I messed that up. Anywho, it's going to be 1,000 plus 50 milliliters per kilogram. And that is for every kilogram that is over 10 kgs. So if we had an 18-pound, kilogram patient, right? We would subtract that 10 and then put it into this formula. Okay? So, if they are more than 20 kgs, they would get 1,500 milliliters plus 20 milliliters per kg, and that is for the kilograms that is over 20 kilograms. Now, don't this look like a whole bunch of stuff? Thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Like, I get it. I mean, I get it. But I don't like that. Right, Miss K. Kiara. Yeah, it's too much, right? So this is what we're gonna do. Cause you see how if you're 10 kgs or less, it's 100 mLs times your kgs. So if you're 10 kgs, you automatically get 1,000, right? It is. Just hold on. We're going to fix it. We're going to fix it. I promise. Okay. So if you are more than the 10 kgs, then if you say you're like 11 or 12 or whatever, you automatically get this 1,000 from that 10 times that 100 plus 50 milliliters up to 20, right? So that's 1,500. So if you've got more than 20 kgs, you automatically get that 1,000 plus that 500 plus 20 milliliters over. Okay? So I'm going to show you how it would look in the formula, and then I'm going to show you what we're going to do. Okay? So the formula is they're 18.5 kgs, right? So that means they would get 1,000 milliliters plus 50 milliliters per kilogram, and that is for each kilogram that is over 10. So we would take 18.5 kgs, subtract 10 kgs, and we will be left with 8.5. So we would put this part in the formula. So it'll be 50 mLs per kg times 8.5 kg over 1. Your kilograms will cross out and you'll be left with milliliters. So 5 times 8.5 is 425 milliliters. And then we've got to add our 1,000. So you would get 1,425 milliliters. And that is in the day. I subtracted it because this is for every kg that is over 10 kgs. So the third formula is for when it's over 20 kgs. But just hold on a second. That's not what we're going to do. I'm showing you because this is how they show you in books and textbooks and all that stuff, okay? So you'll know. So now we're going to make this simple, okay? So we're going to break this down, their weight down, into 10 kg, 10 kg, and then the rest, okay? So the first 10 is going to get multiplied by 100 milliliters because that first formula was 100 milliliters times 10 kgs, okay? So then we'll break that rest because there's not another 10. It's just 8.5 because 10 plus 8.5 is going to equal your weight, right? Which is right here. So this second one is going to be multiplied times your 50. And you don't have to do the subtraction and putting it in the formula. So we automatically know this is going to be 1,000 and then this is 425. So then we'll get 1,425. Let's try another one. Okay. It's part of the formula for over 10 kg. Yeah. So it was like one for like 10 kgs and less, more than 10 but less than 20, and then they got one for 20 kgs or more. So we're going to do it again using the little simplified version, okay? All right. So 24-hour fluid maintenance for a child weighing 24.65 kgs. So we're going to break this down. First 10, second 10, then the rest. All right? So 10 kg, 20, 4.65. The first one is times 100, times 50, times 20. So we automatically know that's 1,000. That's 1,500. And then 4.65 times 20 is 93. So our total is 1,593 milliliters. Isn't that much easier? Yeah, this one lost me. Is there a breakdown of this on YouTube? I'm working on that one. I uploaded a drops per minute video recently. I've done a metric conversion video recently. There is the workshop that I did previously in August. That's a new video. And then there's some more weight-based and IVs and heparin and stuff. I haven't done a fluid volume maintenance one, but soon. I think some is just not clicking with this for a reason. It's okay. It takes a minute. It's different. That's why I said you can do dimensional for almost all of it, but it's that handful of stuff like this. Hold up. Where numbers come from? I just scrolled by. 10 times 50 isn't right. Sorry. Hold on. Yeah. Sorry. Wait a minute. 10... Sorry, it was 500. My bad. I put it an extra one in front of it. So that's 1593. Sorry. It's still 1593. It just didn't have the one in front of it. I added it in my head. Because 50 times 10 is 500. Sorry. Hey. I wrote it down wrong, but I did it right in my head. I'm sorry. Shall we do another one? Let's try it. Nope, I don't have another one. Okay, let me make up one. Give me a weight. Because remember, this is the peds problem. So give me a pediatric weight. Let's do another one. Vera. Yeah, this is for peds. I think they got an adult formula, but this one's for peds. Pediatric mavens. Okay, so our weight is 27.98 kgs, right? So we're going to break it down. 10 kg, 10 kg, the rest. So 10, 20, 7.98. All of them add together to get 27.98 kgs, right? So the first 10 is times 100, second times 50, the third times 20. And all these are milliliters. So we know we've got 1,000 milliliters, 500 milliliters, and then whatever 7.9 times 20 is. I don't like that. Stop it. 159.6. So that's what? 1659.6 milliliters. You see now? Hey, Kristen Ross, man, I missed this. I needed help on these. However, you passed. Oh, congratulations. We clap for you too on YouTube. Congratulations, Kristen. Makes sense? Okay, somebody else said 24. So we'll do 24 pounds. So remember we got to do it in kgs. So 24 divided by 2.2 is 10.9 kgs. Okay? So if it's 10.9 times 100 times 50, because that's 10.9 kgs. Milliliters. So that's 1,000 Come on. Don't do that. 0.9 times 50, which is 45. So 1,045. And then the worthy journey. I like the way you put RN in there. That's clever. She said 33 kgs. All right. So they're 33 kgs, right? 10, 20, the rest. Okay. You're welcome, Christian Ross. All right. The first 10 is times 100. The second 10 is times 50. The third rest of it is times 20. Okay. So 1,000. 500. Oh my gosh. I thought I turned this feature off. I cannot stand it. Math results. Ugh. Off. Please. Let me do this. I don't need your help. I don't need your help. All right. Here we go. 500, and then what's 13 times 20? 260. Alrighty. And we'll add all of it together. So that's what, 1760? Okay. You got it now? Daisy, ain't no baby 180 pounds. This is pediatric. I see now. Maybe when we say got it. All right. So this makes sense. See, I told you. No fears, no tears. Y'all double tap on this screen if you learning something. I know I done broke something down. I know I have. You love it here. I'm glad you're here. Yes. All right. So, yeah. All right. Yes. Got it. Get it. Good. So, like I said, stuff it kind of looks a little iffy, but we'll break it down. We'll get through it. It's not as scary as it seems. I have my entire PN class following you. Oh my gosh. I'm shy. Stop. I'm not shy. Okay, thank you so much. All right. A provider. Love to see it. Okay, say to the LPN, yes. Would it ever be less than 10 or 13? Cam, I'm not sure what you're asking me. Can you reword your question so that I can properly answer it? A provider has ordered drug ARA, 250 mgs POTID. Drug R is available in the concentration of 150 milligrams per teaspoon. All right. How many milliliters would you administer per day? What is our goal? What is this question asking for us to solve? Milliliter per day. Yes. You come to say goodnight? Okay, come on. Come give me sugars. Oh, I love you. Okay, you finna get into it. All right, good night. Love you. Is it, or I can't read the question. Can anybody else see the question? Is it okay? Okay. It's good. Okay. Look, we be having technical difficulties, so I had to see. Okay. All right. So, what are we looking for? Milliliters on the top and day on the bottom. You're amazing. I watched your last recorded session on YouTube and everything clicked. Thank you so much. I'm glad we had a light bulb moment. I recommended you to Galen. Oh, Lord. She said, Lord knows they need someone like you for non-math people like me. I will help anybody out. We gonna get through this, okay? Defeat dosage. All right, so the goal. Yes, Lauren, this is dimensional. All right, so the goal is milliliter on the top and day on the bottom. Okay. She said, I'm sorry, it was me. It's okay. We want to make sure everybody gets it. All right. So, what are our puzzle pieces? Our puzzle pieces are the order, the concentration of the drug, things that stay together, things that go together, things that equal each other, right? So, what's order? We have drug R, which is 250 milligrams, and I'm going to tell you about a ghost that's there, okay? You can't see it, but it's very much so there. Woo, right? It's called a dose ghost. So, if your order gives you a dose amount, a strength amount, right? And it does not say per minute, per day, per hour. It is what? Dosage calculations per dose. So this is 250 milligrams in one dose. Next, you have the route, which is by mouth. That's what PO means. I mean, you PO, like PO nursing students, right? PO is pour oral. I don't know. It's some Latin, but it's by mouth. And then this right here is the frequency. The frequency is how many times in a day you would give a dose, okay? So look at what our goal is. It's asking us how many milliliters we would give in the day. So we very much need the frequency as a puzzle piece in this question because it's asking me how much would I give for the whole day, not just for one dose. Does that kind of make sense? Because a lot of people get confused on day versus dose. Okay, so I know I've got 250 milligrams, and that's in one dose. Okay, I've got in one day 3 doses because that's this part. Then, I've got 150 milligrams per teaspoon. So I need one last thing, and that's a conversion. So I know that 1 teaspoon is 5 milliliters. Everything that goes together stays together, and they go on one puzzle piece. So we want the puzzle piece because we're about to start setting it up, right? We want the puzzle piece that has milliliter in it. We want it first, and we want those milliliters on top. For those who say that you struggle with setting up your problems, start with what you're looking for. You don't have to go and find it. Okay? So boom, I'm looking for milliliters on the top. So I'll start with milliliters. I'm going to flip it and put it on the top. 5 mLs over 1 teaspoon. Next, I've got teaspoon on the bottom. I know it's not part of the goal, so it's got to go. So I'm going to cross it out. You cross out your units by having the exact same unit on the top and on the bottom. You can't put a microgram on top of a milligram because they're separated by a factor of 1,000. Look at my cookie video, okay? So now I've got teaspoons on the bottom. I've got this puzzle piece that's got a teaspoon in it. I've already used that one. So we'll do teaspoon is 150 milligrams. Teaspoon crosses out. Now I've got 150 milligrams on the bottom. I need my milligrams to go on the top because it's not part of the goal. It's got to go. So we'll do 250 mg over 1 dose. Mg's cross out, and now I've got milliliter per dose. I need milliliter per day. So we've already used this. So my last puzzle piece is this one. I'll flip it so my doses are on the top and my day is on the bottom. Dose crosses out, and now we have milliliter per day. A custom problem. That sounds fancy. Like when you said custom. What you got? It's like, I craft, I make stuff, so it's like it's custom. Ooh. All right, so now what we'll do is the math, because the math is going to math as long as you got your problem set up, okay? So we'll multiply all of our problems our numbers across the top, our numbers across the bottom, divide the top by the bottom, okay? So I like to keep everything inside my calculator. The less steps you take, the less mistakes you make. And sometimes when you get those weight-based problems, they can get real long. You're like, oh, that's a big number. But then, yeah, no, don't drop. You stay right there, Michaela. You stay right there, okay? So we'll do 5 times 250 times 3. divided by 150. 1, all the ones I don't put in because they don't make a difference, okay? 25. So you see, I didn't write anything down. I kept it in the calculator the whole time, and that's the answer. Whoa, 25 mLs per day. Okay? Questions. ¿Tienen pregunta? All right. We got questions. All right. Start the LPN program in December. And everyone says dosage is hard. That's what they say. But I don't know. How did she get 3 doses? How did I get 3 doses in one day? Let me show you. So this part right here is called the frequency. Okay? A frequency is how often you give 1 dose in the day. TID means 3 times a day. So in one day, we give 3 doses. If it was BID, it would be 1 day, 2 doses. If you had QID, it would be 1 day, you would give 4 doses. A frequency can also be expressed as every blank hours. So it was every 8 hours. We know that there are 24 hours in a day. Divide 24 by 8, and it's going to be 3 doses in the day. So that's where I got that from. TID. Because this is asking for how many milliliters we give in the whole day and not the dose. And that's why we put day in our how you on my channel and promoting somebody else? Goodbye. Wow. I mean the nerve. Folks still calling me from work. Hold on. Excuse me. Thank you for calling Reliatran. This is Carlina. May I help you?
Carlina, this is Miss Evans. I'm so sorry I'm calling you this late. But it's just equipment. But you know I have paid you. Can you take that card now?
Yes, ma'am. I can. Did you get the email?
I didn't see it. All I saw is a reminder that you all will be here at 8:15.
Okay. Do you mind if I send you the email and you do it that way? Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and I'm so sorry for calling you this late.
You're fine. Think nothing of it. It's okay.
All right, bye-bye.
All right. Bye bye. Okay. Sorry. I'm still here. All right. You just like laugh by what? You say you'll take the payment. Oh Lord, I'm weak. They're trying to pay for their ride tomorrow. Oh, am I cutting up? Was that wrong though? Like I think that is so rude that somebody come on somebody else's page who was doing something and then you're like, well, go to Nurse Sarah. Well, baby, we'll go. Okay, I cut up. Y'all weren't supposed to make me cut up. Okay then. Should have blocked them, baby. I mean, come on, then go. And I love Nurse Sarah. I ain't got nothing against Nurse Sarah. I swear, Nurse Sarah got everybody. She everybody's teacher at this point, especially with OB and Peds. But I'm like, why are you here, Amara? And oh my gosh, this is gonna be on YouTube. Oh, I'm embarrassed. No, but seriously, don't do that. That's rude. I don't like bad manners. All right, safe dose range. All right, provider orders drug M, 350 milligrams by mouth. Congratulations, Kenji. By mouth, but it's not Sarah on here doing this live with y'all. I mean, okay, every 6 hours for a patient who weighs 75 pounds. The recommended safe dose is 30 to 60 milligrams per kilogram per day, divided into even doses every 6 hours. What is the safe dose range? Is the order dose safe? I love a good band, y'all. Yeah, one band, one sound. All right, so with safe dose problems, Kristen on YouTube said, "Leave our superhero alone." That's rude. I'm telling you. Oh my gosh. And you know what? My problem was I got too used to of wearing masks during the pandemic because this right here is okay, but this right here says it, and I don't know. That just struck a nerve. Like the heck. Anywho, so safe dose range problems are requiring us to see what is the safe dose range. What is the lowest amount that they can take in the medicine, and what is the most that they can take? Okay. So many people want to do stuff with the order or with the weight first. No. We need to see what is the green zone, which is safe, and what is the red zone, which is not safe. This is based on the weight of the patient. So our patient weighs 75 pounds. We know that we can give 30 to 60 milligrams per kilogram per day in the whole day. Okay? It is asking us for the safe dose range. So we need to find out how many milligrams we can give in one dose. Do y'all see that? Safe dose range. So our goal is to find how many milligrams per dose. I'm trying to fix myself, y'all. Oh, okay. So what we'll do is two steps. We'll take the lowest amount, which is the 30 milligrams per kilogram per day, and get milligrams per dose. And then we'll take the most amount that they can give in a day is 60 milligrams per kilogram per dose. Well, per day. Sorry, not per dose. All right. And we will find out if it's safe. So we'll do 30 milligrams per kg per day. Okay. And then we have our weight, which is in pounds. So we'll do our conversion is 1 kg over 2.2 pounds. All right. Now we've got 75 pounds over 1. And then, are we done yet? No, we're not done yet. Ooh, because we got to get dose on the bottom, okay? We've got day on the bottom. So, what did it tell us? It said divide it into even doses every 6 hours, okay? So, if you give one dose, and there are 24 hours in a day, and you give one dose every 6 hours, you take 24 and divide it by 6. So in one day, there will be 4 doses. Do you understand how I'm getting how many doses are in a day? If you understand that, put a 1 in the chat. Or say yes, that's fine. Okay? So we got 1 no, right? Somebody said a 2. So I guess a 2 is no. I'm confused with 2-dimensional analysis setup. Okay. So, hold on. All right. So, remember we said if it's got every in front of it, or if it's BID, TID, QID, that's the frequency, right? Remember we said if it's got every in front of it, or if it's BID, TID, QID, that's the frequency, right? That's how often we have a dose. So if we have 24 hours in a day and we are to give this medicine every 6 hours, 24 divided by 6 means that there are going to be 4 doses in a day. Makes sense? Makes dollars, makes sense. Hey, all right. So back to my problem now, because I got day at the bottom. I need per dose. So I know that in one day, there are 4 doses. There we go. And that's it. So you see how all of these puzzle pieces, they link together. And what you're doing is crossing out the top and the bottom. Everything that crosses out is gone except for our picture that we're trying to make, which is the goal. And that's what you do for all of the problems except for that fluid volume one. That was different, but I told you it's going to be a difference, okay? So now we'll do 30 times 75 divided by 2.2 divided by 4. And that's going to be 255.68. What if we rounded that to the nearest tenth? What would our answer be? How do you know what number to put in what order? Okay, stick around for a minute. We've been going over it, so it'll come. It's going to be a repetition type of thing. So I'm about to do the second part, and you'll see. Okay, so it'll be 255.7. Okay, boom, milligrams, and that is per dose. So now we'll take the 60 milligrams per kilogram per day, because this is the least that they can have, okay? We need to see what is the most that they can have now, okay? So we'll take that 60 milligrams per kilogram per day. All right, we are trying to get a goal of milligram on the top and dose on the bottom. So we always start with what we're looking for, so you don't have to go find it on somebody else's page. Okay, stop. Okay, anywho, so our 1 kg is 2.2 pounds because our patient's weight is in pounds, and we need it in kg per the order, right? So, 75 pounds over 1. All right. Pounds crosses out. Cross your units out as you work the problems through, okay? And then that'll help you to see what comes next. What comes next? What comes next? Good night, Nikki. Hi, how you doing? I hadn't seen you in a while. You doing okay? All right. No, you can't. You could double your answer. Fetty Wap, I'm trying to show the process, okay? Trust the process. Because it's not going to always be 60. It might be 30 to 35. And you can't double that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm showing the process. So then we've got, 1 day on the top and 4 doses on the bottom. All right. Boom. Jesus is watching me, and I want to make him proud today. I want to make him proud this week, but Lord, have mercy. All right, so if this is 511.36, if we if we rounded this to the nearest tenth, what would our answer be? $511.4. Okay. So, our safe dose would be 255.7 to 511. Lady, I'm going to call you back. 511.4. Okay. All right. Cutting up, okay? Safe zone. That's not even auntie. All right, y'all. Okay, so the safe zone, that's the green zone, right? If it's at or in between those two numbers, y'all, we be cutting up to it. Look, we're supposed to be studying. Stop. All right, so if we have that many milligrams per dose, so this is in one dose, right? And then, remember I told you we got a dose goes floating around. So this is 350 milligrams. That's one dose. Okay? Does that fall in the safe zone? Or if it's lower than or more than this, it's in the non-safe zone. So is this safe or is it not safe? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Because 350 milligrams falls in between somewhere between 255.7 and 511.4. If it was 515, no, that would be too much. If it was 103, no, that's not enough. Okay? Does this make sense how you get the range and then you compare the order and what it's asking to where it falls? Okay? Thank you again. Good night. You have made the Father proud. Oh, good night, Christian. You're welcome. I'm trying. This week is trying. It's trying, but I'm going to press toward the mark. Alrighty. Got it. Alright. Boom. Infused insulin, 150 units IV in 250 mLs of normal saline at 15 milliliters per hour. How many units per hour is the patient receiving? And let us round it to the nearest whole number. Okay? So, what is our goal? Our goal is what? Unit per hour? I'm gonna start fussing like Professor D. Let me stop. Unit per hour. Lord have mercy. Maybe I'll be too nice or something. I don't know. Oh boy, units. Okay, no, don't do that. All right. If you think that you can solve this problem, yeah, she was good. I caught the end of her Kahoot. I love her Kahoots. Make me feel like I still got it. You know what I'm saying? So, if you think that you can answer this, double tap the screen for me. If you don't think that you can answer this, double tap that screen for me. Oh my gosh. All right, so let's do it, okay? We're going to do it the same way as we've done all of our other problems, okay? You could triple double. Okay, anywho. So listen, what are our puzzle pieces? You said either way, just tap. All right. So either way, I know y'all be trying to work the problems out, so I don't fuss. But it helps the algorithm and get other students because I don't know who's new here and who's not. I've seen a couple of people that I'm familiar with, but y'all got me cutting up in front of company. I hate it, but it's okay. All right. So boom, we've got 150 units in 250 mLs. So they go together, okay? That is one puzzle piece. Things that are relative to each other or that equal each other, they are they are one puzzle piece. All right? So it's 150 units in 250 ml, okay? So then we've got it going at a rate of 15 milliliters per hour. Okay, so that's all the puzzle pieces that we have, all right? JJ, they didn't give it to us like that. We're going to take what we got, okay? So, what is the first unit that we're looking for? What it... Oh my gosh. Lord have mercy. Woo! All right, now the puzzle piece popping up. All right, boom. So, I know. So, all right. We want unit at the top, right? All seriousness. We want unit at the top. So, we start with that puzzle piece that has the units in it, okay? Same way that we've been doing all of our problems, except for fluid maintenance, all night. Start with what you're looking for. 150 units over 250 ml. Okay? Now, we've used this puzzle piece. The only other puzzle piece that we have left is this one. So, don't we have milliliters at the bottom? So, we got to put milliliters at the top. And our hours at the bottom, your milliliters cross out. And now you've got units per hour. Puzzle solved. The name of the game is putting your units together, crossing them out until you get this. This right here, this right here, this right here, that is what guides you. That's what helps you pick out the puzzle pieces. That's what helps you start. That's what helps you start every equation. That's what helps you line up your units to see where all you're going to. This makes the difference, okay? If you're not writing your goal, I double, triple dog dare you to start writing your goal on top of your paper when you're doing these, because it helps you to figure out what you're looking for. It's already confusing because, I mean, some people are doing like a LPN to RN bridge, so they're exposed to like medical things and nursing. But if you're just fresh into school, you don't know what's this asking you, right? So Nikki, you don't have to. It's on YouTube. It'll be on YouTube after you get done. We're studying now, so as soon as we get done, see now you being messy, Kiki. All right, but anywho, so the units. I don't even know. You threw me off. You know what? I'm just gonna solve it. Okay. So 150 times 15. I'm not going to do it. I'm not even going to repeat that comment. And then we'll get 9 units per hour. Okay? So that's how you do every single problem, except for the ones that's different. Okay? Are these the only topics you cover for nurses? Yes, Ingrid. This is my baby. I love dosage calculations. Like, I love it. I love it. Okay. If you go, Nikki, there is a playlist that is just the lives on my YouTube channel. So I got several playlists. I've got the one that has dimensional analysis, one that's got ratio proportion, one that's got desired over half. Because everybody can't get this. Everybody don't like puzzle pieces and cookies. And that's fine. I want everybody to get through. It's not as full as the dimensional list, but there are some that's there. I've got the webinar that I did in August that's showing you how to break down fractions and decimals and percents, and then it goes into dosage. That's on my YouTube channel. I just uploaded a video of how to do conversions using dimensional, and then a drop per minute one. So, and more to come. How do we identify when not to use dimensional? So if you set up a goal you can't get to it, but no, so they're like BSA, like if there's like a problem like body surface area that has a formula that you have to follow, then you can't use dimensional with that. Tube feeding dilution, you really can't use dimensional with that because you got to set up as ratio, because they want to know what part is formula and what part is water. So it's easier to do a ratio with that one. And then it's one more. I can't think. Oh, fluid volume maintenance, the one that we did tonight, where I showed you those 3 different complex formulas, but then we just broke it down by 10, and the rest times 100 mLs, times 50 mLs, times 20 mLs. So those are like the 3 that you really can't use it. Everything else it works for. Everything else. Yep. I passed. Oh, shoot, Rob. Go ahead. Yes. Congratulations. I didn't even see that. Can you make a short video on when you can't use them? I can write that down. Look, I got so much stuff to do. I can write it down, though. I don't even have a pen. I ain't got no paper. I ain't got that. I have nothing. Burns. Yes. What's it called? Parkland formula. I think I did a video on Parkland. Yeah, that's different too. Thank you. But yeah, that's it. So the provider orders drug X, 250 mgs and 500 mLs of D5W to infuse over 2 hours TID. All right, a lot of numbers, lot of everything going on, right? We're gonna get through it. So no fears, no tears. I have nothing. All right? Nothing. All right. The drop factor of the administration set is 20 drops per ml. Calculate the number of drops per minute to infuse the ordered dose. This is what happens when I work all week and I just have nothing left. I think it's like the surge. You give that last ditch effort and it just all comes out. I don't know. I don't know. We're here. We're here. What's the goal? What is this asking us to find? Okay. Do you have any I's and O's? Ooh, Army wife. That's interesting. I don't, but I can. See, where was y'all earlier? I was in my office working, and I was like, well, what do we need to go over? Everybody was like, beep. But I like that. I like that. I like that. I's and O's pull out at such and such time. It's restarted at this time. How much have they received in this, right? Exactly. Okay, I got you. Look, you said nurse, and I thought you was going to say something else. I was about to say, Army wife, don't you do that. All right, so our goal is drops per minute. Oh, man. Drops per minute. Oh, man. Okay, so listen, the goal, right, is to get drops per minute. So with an IV, our goal is to see volume over time. The amount, milliliter or liter, the volume, because those are the two units of measure for that you commonly see for your volume, right? Over your time, which can be hour or minute. So, is this question asking us for milligram, microgram, gram, milliequivalent, unit? It's not asking us for the little floaty medicine pieces that's inside the liquid, right? So, fluff, okay? What is our volume? Kiki's a writer. 500, right? Okay, so we got volume. And then we said time, right? We have the time and then we've got TID. So, what you're looking for, the verbiage that you'll commonly see is to infuse in, to go over, to be given in, okay? Not the frequency, because what is the frequency? How many times in the day that you give a dose, okay? So, we don't need that. We need to put our volume over our time. So 500 milliliters over 2 hours, okay? Then the drop factor is 20 drops per ml. That's all that we have. No. What are we looking for? We are looking for drops, right? So we'll put drops on the top. So 20 drops per ml. Let me stop it, because then y'all gonna be on TikTok. Nurse C said this about Nurse here. I'm like, oh Lord. Okay. So now we've got milliliter at the bottom. We need milliliter at the top, right? So we'll use this one. 500 ml over 2 hours. Boom, boom, boom. So I got drops at the top, but I got hours at the bottom. I need minutes. So the last step that I'm going to do is put my hour at the top over 60 minutes. Boom, boom. No formula, no conversions, no nothing. Keep it simple. Stop making stuff hard, okay? We're doing puzzles. So we'll do 20 times 500 divided by 2 divided by 60. I got 83.333333. So if you've ever walked in the kitchen and you seen your drop cut into thirds, you got more than a dose goes. You got to get gone, all right? So we can't divide a drop. So therefore, we have to round to the nearest whole number, right? So it would be 83 drops per minute. Y'all got it? See how we use the goal and how we weed through stuff? How it leads you and it guides you to your answer. I think I got carpal tunnel. What was this? Have y'all did that in school? It's like where you have to do that test, and if you feel it right there, I don't know. I'm scared. I don't want to have carpal tunnel. I need practice because this is okay. That's okay, Elena. Stay right here. Is this dimensional? Yes, it is. It sure is. Okay. If you would like to engage in our dimensional analysis, and I do it via puzzle pieces to make it easy as cookies and puzzles, then stay right here. Yeah. Okay. So a patient is receiving. Come on, Kimmy. You're welcome. Congratulations. See, you want to be like Kimmy? Do you want to be like these other people who came in here celebrating? Stay right here. Oh Lord, yeah, I'm gonna head out. I can't do it this way. I love formulas or ratio. Do you, boo boo? You got 100? Okay, congratulations. I do have a YouTube channel. It's on right now. It's the same name, A Blessed RN. And once we get done studying, the live will be on here. This is gonna be an interesting one. I don't know. Maybe I have to edit this one because we were cutting up too much. I don't know. A patient is receiving an IV. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you too. A patient is receiving an IV infusion of drug Z, currently at the rate of 35 milliliter per hour. The patient weighs 66 kilograms. Concentration of drug Z is 250 milligrams per 500 milliliters of normal saline. How many micrograms per kilogram per minute is the patient receiving of drug Z? All right, let's put these puzzle piece skills to work. If you think you can answer this one, put a 1. If you kind of think so, but you don't know, put a 1.5. If it's a heck no, put a 2. Let's see. I ain't never up the set, baby. Okay. My little child loves that song. All right. Okay, we got some mixes in here, okay? So let's do it step by step. Let's break it down, okay? All right. First step. Step 1. What is the goal? What are we looking for? Woo, Tahana. Yeah. Go ahead. Eliani, come on now. Congratulations. Look at all these 100s. I love it. God is so good. Oh, yes. Praise his name. Yes. It's good. All right. So what are we looking for? What is this question asking you to find? First step. Hey, Peter. And thank y'all for sharing the lives. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you for mentioning me to your cohort. Thank you for putting up with my antics tonight. Rare form, y'all. Rare form. I think I need a vacation. I don't know. All right. Micrograms per kilogram per minute is the goal. Okay. You give the question what the question wants. Okay. We need microgram per kilogram per minute. Okay? We're here. All right? So, what are our puzzle pieces? We know the things that go together or the vital parts. This is a weight base because we got to do per kilogram. We got minutes. We got micrograms. So, we need to see what all those puzzle pieces look like. So, I've got my IV going at 35 milliliters per hour. They go together, they stay together on one puzzle piece. Now we've got 66 kgs. It's by itself. And then we've got the concentration of the medicine, which is 250 mg per 500 ml. Okay? That's all that we have. Okay? What are we looking for? What's the first thing on the top of the goal that it is asking us to find? This is helping you set it up, okay? What's the first thing we're looking for? Micrograms. Do we have micrograms? Do we have them? We don't. But Nurse C said to always start with what you're looking for. And we're still going to do the same thing. Don't we have a puzzle piece with milligrams? So therefore, you got it, Lucretia, the cake lady. Cake. Okay. Yes, we're going to do a conversion. It's perfectly okay to start with a conversion. All right. So 1,000 micrograms is 1 milligram. I knew to do 1 milligram because look at this puzzle piece right here. It's got a milligram in it, but we're looking for micrograms. So start with your conversion. If you start with what you're looking for, you don't ever have to go and find it. Everything else is going to line up on the top and the bottom, and you cross it out, okay? All right, so next we'll use this puzzle piece because we got milligram at the bottom. So we'll throw milligrams right there to the top. And you see how we haven't done much math tonight except for multiply and divide, okay? No fears, no tears. All right, and this is a critical drip problem. This is like advanced calculations, all right? Tamisha, I see you put that 1.5. We're walking through this, okay? So then we've got our 500 ml on the bottom because we keep puzzle pieces together. We use puzzle pieces one time, right? So I'll cross my units out as I go so I'll know which step to take next, all right? I've got milliliter at the bottom. I need milliliter at the top because it's not part of the goal. So boom, 35 ml over hour. Milliliters crosses out. All right. Now I've got hour at the bottom. So I've already got microgram at the top. I've got hour right here. I need it to be minutes. I can do a conversion, can't I? I can put 1 hour over 60 minutes. Hours crosses out. Now I've got minutes at the bottom. And the last step is to get kgs. Don't I have a puzzle piece that has kgs in it? Sure do. So boom, I'm going to put it right here at the bottom because that's where the goal told me to put it. So I'll put a 1 on the top this time. Usually you put the 1 at the bottom, but the number, the 66 kg, has to be at the bottom according to the goal. It's gotten better and better. I'm telling you, chef's kiss. And now you have microgram per kilogram per minute. I'm just going to wait for it to double tap. That's all I'm waiting for. That's all I'm waiting for. That's all. That's all. That's all. Drop the mic. I paid too much for it. I get 40 cents off of TikTok. I can't drop it. We're going to break it. Oh, it left no crumbs, RJ. It left no crumbs. 1,000 times 250 times 35 divided by 500 divided by 60 divided by 66 equals 4.41. Because it didn't tell us to round, so we'll just round to the hundreds. Mics per kilogram per minute. I'm just going to look at you while you look at me. While you look at me and I'm looking at you. I see you, Tamika. You got that right. Mics per kilogram per minute. Just change your units up. You got milliliter per hour. You got to give the question what it's asking for. So, if you have enjoyed this segment tonight, it's been a hot mess. We're in rare form. Period, poop. Period, sis. We we are in rare form. I don't know. I think it's because it's fatigue. I really do. But I have a workshop coming up. I will announce it in the morning or sometime in the afternoon. I don't know yet. I just don't even know yet. But if you enter this promo code from tonight's live that's in the chat, You'll see what it is. It's going to be over how we do these steps. We'll go over all types of problems. It'll last about 2 hours on a Zoom. So TikTok is okay, but Zoom, you can get on there, we can interact, and we can come together and get some understanding. Hey, Portia. Hey, how you doing, lady? I thought about you the other day. That's so crazy. When I think about stuff happens. $1 million, $1 million, $1 million, baby. It's not there yet. Okay. Oh man. 60 on Monday. I'm in dire help. Okay. Send me a message. First time here. Oh gosh, I'm embarrassed. We've cut up. Don't judge me off of this one time, okay? I come on Sundays and Wednesday nights, 7:30 Sunday p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Central Time on Wednesdays. You're amazing. I'm just saying. Army wife, you're amazing. Thank you. I'm glad you came here too. You got maternal ATI. Ooh, boo. I hate maternal. I'm not going to say hate. Thank you, Portia. Girl, we got to catch up because I'm tired. I tell you that. I'm tired. Tamika, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Some people don't seem to think that, but she said, you are the best. And they came on here and they told me about myself. Lord have mercy. We goes on over here, stays over here. Okay, my people, I'm watching y'all. Oh my gosh, it's okay. You got 9 weeks left? Oh shucks. I'm excited. That means I gotta come up to Chicago, right? It's gonna be cold. You know I don't do cold. Come on. Oh. Oh, right. Thank you for the rose. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm seeing it late. I'm so sorry. So yes, if you would, don't forget to check out the resources tab on my website. If you try to go and book a private session, you won't find it. You're going to say, oh, you're not available. I am available, but we got to see, okay, you graduate in the summer. Okay. You better tell me something. I can come up there at the end. Okay. I'm so proud of you. You didn't give up. I'm so proud of you. But if you try to book, it's not gonna let you because I don't know what my schedule is. So we'll have to get together because, like, yeah, we have to do that. So if you would like to tutor with me, well, study with me in a tutoring session privately, we can do so. It would be personalized and it won't be all of these different problems. So if you're not going over all of these problems, you're like, I need this, this, and this, we can do that. Like I said, I got a workshop coming up. So you might want to take part of that. I will give the details out. G to pal is easy. Nursey will show you how to count it. My way, girl, we do math. Oh my gosh, I don't like maternal child because I've been an OB patient too many times. You know, I've had incompetent cervix. I have to get a cerclage. I've had infant loss and I've been blessed with 2 girls because happy Daughter's Day to everybody. I love my 2 babies. You know, sometimes Leilani likes to come in and crash the session. She went to bed, uneventfully tonight. All the action was on here tonight, right? But, so yeah, I don't like maternal, no. Give me either the kids, because, I was a school nurse. I did pediatric home health and all of that. You give me those kids or give me just like the elderly. They say they go back to babies. So yeah. You said depression blues, find another teacher. Kiki, I thought you was done. You was cutting up. But I'm so excited for those who have found me and I have found you. We will get through this together. It is not